So it's our last night on the island tonight. We're at 3 Mile. We're actually in the exact same shelter as we were in the last year. It was a good shelter. Unfortunately, there's a large group that's next to us that's a little loud, but what are you gonna do? So we kind of spent the evening, we listened to an audiobook and we took a nap because we were both really tired. We didn't sleep so good last night since it was so cold. And then had some dinner, had some chili mac. And then we went down to the dock just to kind of hang out and get some water and enjoy the views. It was funny, while we were there, an otter came up on the dock with us. I saw him, but Matt didn't. He kind of came up on the dock and I looked at him and he looked at me and we're both like, oh. And he jumped back in the dock right away. But that was kind of cool. So far on this trip, I have seen, I don't know about Matt, but I've seen Bruce the moose, a dead moose, one bald eagle, the otter, one beaver, who knows how many loons and mergansers, who knows how many red squirrels, some sandhill cranes, garter snakes, I think that's about it. Frogs, lots of frogs, some fish. And I think that's probably about it that I can think of. Various other birds, chickadees, and things like that. But the bald eagle and the moose and the otter and the beaver were pretty cool. We saw the bald eagle quite a bit, actually. We saw him both at Caribou Island and at Daisy Farm. So it was kind of neat. Saw him flying up and down. I think we saw him at Mosky too. So yeah, a really good trip overall. I would have to say my favorite campsites, from most favorite to least favorite, would be, of all, including this year and last year, would be number one, most definitely Mosky. It's a gorgeous site right on the water, and you're looking down the whole harbor, and it's just awesome. So that'd be number one. Number two was West Caribou. I really liked West Caribou Island. I thought it was pretty neat. Number three, I would say, is McCargo Cove. No. Number three is Lane Cove. Number four is McCargo Cove. Number five, probably Lake Ritchie, and then Daisy Farm, and then here. So, still didn't get out to Chippewa Harbor, but we'll make it out there sometime. It sounds like a really nice place, but it's been an awesome trip. Been really busy this year, which was a little surprising, a lot busier than it was last year, but that's okay. We still had some really good hikes. Probably my favorite hike of the trip was our hike out to Chippewa Harbor, just because of all the different habitats we saw, and it was just really pretty walking through the cedar forests and the birch forests and kind of the swampy areas were all really pretty. And I really enjoyed renting the boat. I'm glad we did that. That was a good idea. I had fun visiting the Edison Fishery and the Banks and Cabin and seeing the wolf moose study and going to the Rock Harbor Lighthouse and Cemetery Island. It was all pretty neat. So the plan tonight is to get to bed kind of early. We set up the tent inside the shelter again because it's really cold again tonight, and we didn't want to repeat last night, and it's much warmer when you're in the tent than just in the shelter. The shelters, they're warm-ish depending on how the wind is blowing, since one wall is all screen, like you can see behind me. So we set our tent up inside to hopefully stay warm. And then tomorrow we'll just probably eat a Cliff Bar and not worry about breakfast, because we only have a 3-mile hike into Rock Harbor. And then hopefully get some showers and some hot, nice breakfast once we get in there. So it should be a good night. See you tonight. We are on the trail this morning. Had a little bit more rain last night. Decided to get up and just get going. Skipped breakfast. Stayed nice and warm in the tent inside the shelter. And today we're deciding to go from 3 Mile Rock Harbor via the Greenstone instead of staying down low by the shore. Just because we're worried that it might still be wet. Plus we haven't done this trail before, so we're going up to Mount Franklin and then over via the Tobin Harbor Trail. So we haven't done this section up to Mount Franklin before, so it'll be something new. And then we're gonna get some breakfast in Rock Harbor and a hot shower. It's gonna be so good. So, looking forward to it. But sad to leave the island, because it's been a lot of fun. See what my ending pack weight is. Ugh. Help me, Matt. What we got?
22, 24.
That's not bad.
You were at 32 when we started with water.
Oh, well, I got water in there.